Hello, Chris Henschel here from CPAWS, the UN climate change talks in Bonn. Quick update on where things are at. The negotiations on forestry have been very intense here. It's been very busy. Haven't been doing as much blogging as I would like. And where's the loophole stand? Well, the rules are still very weak. We've found very few parties who are willing to really take a stand to fix this problem. Yesterday that did happen, with a number of countries from Central Africa speaking out and saying that they had serious problems with how weak the rules were for forestry and how that weakened the overall ambition to reduce emissions. They made a public statement that caused quite a stir in a closed-door meeting. Since then, there was an open meeting today, an open negotiation session, where the G77 in China, who's the negotiating group that represents a lot of the developing countries here in China, they put a proposal on the table that is meant to not really fix the loophole, but try to contain the damage of it. They're trying to introduce some transparency through an official review, and they're trying to get as much substance into that review as possible, so that if the problem's not fixed here, it can be at least mitigated later. I think that reflects the fact that they're not putting forward something stronger than that. I think reflects just just how unwilling the developed countries are to engage in the discussion about creating some real environmental integrity here. So they're trying. The developing countries are trying. They're pointed in the right direction, but it's still not strong enough. So we were actually invited by, well, the island of Tuvalu requested that the chair allow civil society to make a comment, which the chair decided to allow after no one objected. So I spoke on behalf of civil society and the Climate Action Network, saying that, you know, we're interested in reducing emissions, and none of the proposals that are being discussed here do that from forestry. We did acknowledge that G77 and China, these developing countries, are pointed in the right direction, but it's just not strong enough. And of course we have other countries pointing in the opposite direction. Russia made a proposal basically saying that it doesn't want to have to account for any emissions ever unless its entire national forest becomes a net source of emissions to the atmosphere. Yet they want to be able to take all the credits they can possibly get, even if they haven't earned them. So still a big problem here, a big gap between what needs to happen and what is happening. There's a new draft text coming out on Monday. It looks like they're zeroing in on a bad deal here, but we're going to keep at it, looking for champions to help us steal this from the fire. So keep posted, and we'll see what happens next week. Thanks. Bye.